let's pull up the stock of Prabhat Dairy for you. Prabhat Dairy came out with their second quarter earnings. Sales coming in at 324 crore rupees and profit after tax of nearly 9 crore rupees. We have the management with us to talk to us about their earnings. We are joined by Mr. Vivek Nirmal, the JMD at Prabhat Dairy, joining us from Mumbai. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking with us at NDTV Profit. Now, we've seen a big cut in your finance cost coming through, and some of the other expenses has cut in those expenses has seen your profits moving up. Are you going to keep up with this performance? What is it looking like for the second half of this year?
So, in first half, actually, there was a lot of overhang of the drought kind of situations which we faced for the last 2 years. Obviously, there was a lot of drop in milk procurement, but we were able to still manage by sourcing a lot of ingredients, and that's why our revenue is still better than the last year. But obviously, it has an impact on the EBITDA because of the milk prices have gone up. Now we see that the milk prices have stabilized. They will not be increasing because obviously now the plus season has started, and it has been added because there is an excellent monsoon in Maharashtra this time. So we see the milk procurement levels are going up. And especially, we will be seeing a consistent performance in the quarters to come. That's what we expect.
Right, Mr. Nirmal, what we want to try and understand is that while there are these factors like a good monsoon that will work in your favor, the fact is that there is an anticipated impact of the demonetization. Can you quantify for us what kind of impact will it have for you? First, on what happens when it comes to your procurement costs, because I'm sure when you procure milk, most of these transactions are happening in cash.
Yeah, so obviously as a dairy company, we have two large areas including milk procurement and milk sales. But in milk procurement, we are one of very few unique dairy companies in India who have direct farmer sourcing model. So we directly pay farmers in their bank account, and maximum portion of that is paid through bank. So we really have very low or no cash payments to farmers, and that's why we don't really see an impact coming on over there on the milk procurement side. But on milk sales side, if we see, in past few days we have seen that milk sales have not gone down because liquid milk sales as such is a necessary commodity. But when it comes to high value add items like ghee or paneer and all, we have seen that the offtake from the retail outlet is very low as compared to the first week. But we expect that since all these items are a daily need item, we are very sure that in next days to come, the situation will be normalized. And no overall impact, what long-term impact it will have, it will be very early to say. But on a longer term, I believe that since we have a great distribution network in the tier 2, tier 3 towns in the rural area, so there due to the lot of economy improving in that region, we see that on a longer term the demand for our products will be good. And even in milk procurement, since we directly do bank payments, we believe that a lot of farmers will be newly attached to Prabhat now. But this is what we have right now. But it will be very early to say on what would be other than this impact on the business.
But can you tell us, will your receivables increase? Because all said and done, even your value-added products like paneer or flavored milk is still a perishable product. So for how long can you keep on holding up? How long will your stockers keep stocking it? Aren't your receivables from the distribution end going to increase?
That is true because to some extent, because you see in fresh milk products actually we have a shorter receivable cycles. In long shelf life products actually the cycles are longer. And yes, if the product is going to stay in the shelves for a few more days, it can have some impact on the receivable cycles. But on the other hand side, our business is equally distributed. A lot of our business revenues also come from high quality ingredients supplied to a lot of Indian and multinational corporates. So at that end, I believe that will not be much impacted. But yeah, I think since it's a part of the whole overall business ecosystem, I'm sure whatever impact is going to be there on other consumer businesses, we will be seeing a similar impact as well.
Will there be an impact on your margins if your value-added products will see even a temporary hit in their sales for the third quarter? Could your margins shrink?
In terms of our value-added products, obviously our 83% of our today's revenues come from value-added products only, because all our lines and manufacturing facilities are set towards value-added products, because that is the only thing in which we deal. So we don't think that the proportion would change. But as I said, it would be very early because a lot of things are yet to unfold. How exactly the money is going to be flowing in of the till 31st December, or the payments what we are making to the farmers, is it really going to impact and all? Honestly, it will be very early to predict that.
All right. Thank you so much for speaking with us at NDTV Profit, giving us first details about your earnings in the second quarter and the impact of demonetization on a dairy company like Prabhat Dairy. The management saying that they pay the farmers directly into their bank accounts. So procurement end, they don't see any impact, but receivable cycle may get extended because that is where some cash transactions do take place. Let's welcome in our guests. We've got